Good morning, church family. Pray all is well at your house. May you be blessed today. Today we're studying out of Ezekiel 44. And as Brother Josh said last Friday, out of chapter 43, that the glory of the Lord came into the temple by way of the east gate. And God said that he will dwell in the midst of the children of Israel forever there. So we start out with verse 1 and 44, talks about that east gate. And it says, Then he brought me back to the outer gate of the sanctuary, which faced toward the east. And that is the Lord brought Ezekiel back, and in his vision he sees this. And he says that gate was shut. And the Lord said to me, This gate shall be shut. It shall not be opened, and no man shall enter by it, because the Lord God of Israel has entered by it. Therefore it shall be shut. So we see that gate will no longer be used. And this is not to be confused with the east gate or the golden gate of the east on the east wall today that it can be seen, and which has been shut by some stone blocks. And then in verse 4, he says, Also he brought me by way of the north gate to the front of the temple. So I looked, and behold, the glory of the Lord filled the temple. And then from there it goes down into the next section of this chapter, and it talks about the priest. The priesthood is restored. But it also says that the Levites who went far from me, and this is in verse 10, when Israel went astray, who strayed away from me after their idol, they shall bear their iniquity. But he does say in verse 11, Yet they shall minister in my sanctuary, and as gatekeepers of the house and ministers of the house. So these particular priests were allowed to serve the Lord here, but only in a limited capacity, because they ministered to them before the idols and caused the house of Israel to fall in iniquity. So we see that they were not allowed to minister directly to him, nor enter the most holy place, the Holy of Holies. But in verse 15, he said, But the priests, the Levites, the sons of Zadok, who keep charge of my sanctuary when the children of Israel went astray, they shall come near me to minister to me. They shall stand before me to offer to me the fat and the blood, saith the Lord. And so only those selected ones was able to serve him. And the sons of Zadok were of the line or the lineage of Aaron. And we see in verse 23, it says, They shall teach my people the difference between the holy and the unholy, and cause them to discern between the unclean and the clean. So they were to teach the people how to live their life for the Lord, to set themselves apart to the Lord. And as we go down through this, there are many other things given in this as what they could do and could not do. So we see the temple, and we continue to read about the temple throughout the remainder part of Ezekiel. Hope you have a wonderful day, and hope you enjoy the revival and be there as much as you can. It's been a wonderful blessing. May God bless you today.